Greetings. This is Skylar Saunders Singh. What's current? Now I've been trying to listen to this Playboy Carti before I was trying to listen to his songs. I'm like, it's not for me. It's not my generation. I'm like 50 J, yay, Dre. I don't mean to rhyme, but I'm just saying, that's the kind of Andre 3000, Outcast clips. That's my era. That's the era I'm in. I'm an old ass nigga. I'm archaic. I am ancient. I'm an old nigga. These are for these young niggas. I'm not mad at them. I'm never gonna hate on them because they're young and they're trying to get that money and they're trying to get artistry. I think Playboy Cardi represents artistry. He represents, taking it to a different level, of expression. I think that's very vital to his sound. His sound is very distinctive, and it's his own. Andretti, salute to you for commenting. You're talking about Lil Uzi Vert. You need to take some notes. They're buddies. They have like 5 songs together. They're on some unity. They're on some unity stuff. So I'm listening to Lil Uzi, Playboy Carti right now in my ear. I'm getting ready to see what happens tomorrow. Tomorrow is Pi Day, if you don't know. The Pi, the Roman Greek numeral. So the Greek number, what the hell, maybe Greek figure. But 314, that's what it is. I am music. I mean, I love that. I just like audacity. I am music. Like, what are you gonna do about it? I'm gonna put this album out called I Am Music. What are you gonna do? So, I mean, it's extraordinary. I think it's wonderful. I think it's great. I have respect for Playboy Carti. I just don't get. I don't have a girlfriend right now. She would probably be into it. She was in the Odd Future when I was in the Odd Future. She was 20 years old. I was 23. So it was cool. But that was the Obama administration. It's been a while. It's been quite some time since I had a female companion. But that's all right. It's all about the future. It's all about coming up one day soon. I'm gonna make it happen. That's the whole point. Life is not life is where you take it. Not and also it's what you make it, but it's also where you take it. And I'm going to take it there. I got one person in here. Could it be Andretti? I don't know. It's somebody not saying who they are right now, but that's fine too. But also in the runner in the title is Kendrick Lamar is featured twice, I believe, and it's supposed to be more Drake smoke. So he's going to have more bars for Drake on Playboy Carti's disc. Playboy Carti doesn't need Kendrick to be respectful. To be honest, he topped the charts with his previous efforts. He was in my city in 2019, I think it was. Yeah, I think it was 2019. He was in my city in Newark, Delaware. He played the Blue Hen, the Bob, what we call the Bob Carpenter Center. I didn't go to that show, but I understand his plight. I understand his way. He grew up in Atlanta, Georgia. He used to play basketball. He would do drugs at the same time. He just like fell off and got off the team. He worked at H&M. He did a few things during that time period. What he really wanted to do was music. Oh, there he is. Andretti, salute to you, sir. Who? Did you watch the links? I did watch the links. I saw the chick on. It was a chick on the desk, and then I saw the one with all the different cars he's got. Yeah, I saw him. I watched the links. I don't get the music. It's all good. You're not late. 5 minutes is not late. I mean, if you're like, if it's 8:59, if it's 7:59, that's late. So I'm trying to get off in an hour. But you're not late, Andretti. You're good. But yeah, I watched the videos you sent. I appreciate that. Thank you for sending those. That gave me a little bit more light into what he's been doing lately. I tried to listen to his previous efforts. It's just not for me. I respect the guy. It's just not for me. I just have to have a a better understand. I like more storytelling in my song. You have to have at least one or two songs that can tell a complete story, like Meek Mill, Common, Ye, Jay, DMX, the late great DMX, rockin' power to him. But yeah, see, Andretti like it. He likes it, and that's cool. And it's not that I don't even like. I don't like it. I just don't understand. I just don't get it. If I had, like I said, if I had a female companion and I was blowing down, some goody, and we were lying together in bed or going to the clubs or something like that, or vibing in the car or something, then I'd be like, okay, I get it. I understand. This is a movement. This is a mood. I get it. Andretti says, I think his music is more so for drug users, honestly. That's what I'm saying. The last girlfriend I had, she was a weed head. She's a super weed head. She was grinding up the leaves, the bud, as they call it, I guess, the bud, and putting it in the bowl and smoking. I'm just laying there in bed and I'm just laying back, seeing my figure, seeing my money grow up. And that's what I think it is. It's same thing with Future. Anybody's about that drug, that drug scene in Atlanta, Georgia. I don't get it. I don't understand. I don't understand it. If somebody else understands it, that's beautiful. I think that's cool. I'm not hating just to hate. I'm not hating on him at all, really. I actually like the different sound of the music. And you make a good point, Andretti. You said about Lil Uzi Vert, and they're like buddies. They're like cool. They're like a unified. They could have a double album. If they made an album together, that would be like bigger than Watch the Throne. I think. To be honest, I mean, I think that would be bigger than Watch the Throne if they dropped a collaboration album. They fell out. I didn't realize that. I didn't even know that. I know they fell out. What, do you know the details of what happened? They were cool. Yeah, they were real cool. They had like 3 or 4 or 5 songs together. It was crazy. I was looking through the catalog. I was like, damn, Lil Uzi Vert. They were on the same page. What happened? You know what happened, Andretti? Was somebody's girl? It's always somebody's girl. Somebody's girl got snatched. So she got caught up in the mix. They could have been lovers. Allegedly, I honestly don't know. Well, hey, do your thing, girls. But I don't know. That's all alleged, by the way. I don't know if they were lovers or not. But yeah. So they had according to Andretti, they fell out. So that is sad because they seem to be unified. They seem to be on the same page, and apparently they're not anymore. So just the way it goes. This is the way everything goes. You're cool with somebody, then you're not cool with somebody. That's just the way life is. It's rare to have somebody in a marriage, in a friendship, and just being cool with somebody for 40, 50, 60 years, 70 years. That's very rare. Not even just because of age, just because of, humans have differences. Humans have, different capacities for being just on a different plane than the other person. You're like, I'm gonna go this way, you go that way. All right, we're good, but we're just gonna part ways. But anyway, we got to talk about Kendrick Lamar. Got to talk about Kendrick Lamar being on this project. It's alleged to be coming out tomorrow. I just said, Playboyi Carti excited to release new music with Kendrick Lamar feature filled with Drake Smoke. That's the whole title. So he's excited, but I'm not sure if it'll drop tomorrow. It's only been rumored and reported as so. It's not definite. It's not a complete guarantee that it will drop tomorrow. So we have to look at it that way. We have to continue to see if we could have it tomorrow, or maybe next year or 10 years from now. Who knows? He's got money. He's got money from different singles and different his albums. His hard, what do they call it? What are they? I can't think of the name now. I'll think of it later. But the Pure album sales, I think it's one of the names they call it, the Pure album sales. He's definitely racked up, millions of dollars. So that's a beautiful thing. A young black man in America getting money, getting women. That's beautiful. That's good. That's all good. I don't understand why hip hop wants to, always be so detrimental and bash itself when you're a young man of color. You're supposed to have been dead by the time you weren't supposed to make it past 25. Joke's on you. We still alive. I mean, I want to play with Carti. I think he's like 27 or something like that. Not exactly sure. So I that's what I think is the reality behind that. I do think that is the truth. So it's goofy to me. It's weird because it's like I'm listening to the songs. I'm like, okay, this is rage. This is rage. Is that there's an under below the ranks of trap rap, and they call it SoundCloud rap. They call it mumble rap. They call it all these different names, but I just think it's great. I think that these young men have found a way to not be murderers or drug dealers and stuff like that. Even there should be drug dealers, but that's a totally different story. But they're not murderers or rapists or sex traffickers or something like that. They're finding something that's creative. That's something that people can value, that creates wealth for them. You have to look at the positive sides of everything. I mean, I can denigrate the whole thing. I'm saying these are trash bars. This is weak production. There's no substance to the music. Nothing's being said. The last person I can say that had substance that was kind of in that trap era was my main man. God damn, what's his name? I just think it was his name. Waka Flocka Flame. Waka Flocka Flame had that trap rap, but he had substance to his bars. He has substance to it. Just think about his last song on his album Flockavelli. F this industry, be in these streets. F this industry, be in these streets. I'm sure he still has at least 100,000 K, 100K from his sales. He has to have maybe even millions at least in the bank somewhere, because what's that song? Girl, the way you do it got me in the trance. How that song go? I can't even remember. What is the title of that song? I can't even remember. I can't remember. But that sold like 8 million or like over 5 million units or something like that. So he's definitely got money, and his album tanked. All his albums tanked. He has like 15 mixtapes, and but that's just an example of him. He was talking about people getting finger F by these 360 deals and stuff like that. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's really wild. But I respect Playboyi Carti. I can't say I like him, but I respect him. I respect the fact that he is doing something that's worthwhile. That's he's getting women, he's getting money. He's that's the two basic things in life. Career and romantic relationships. Those are two great things. And Jordy asked, who albums? Just got back. Okay, just got back. Who albums? Who albums what? What do you mean? Who albums? What do you mean who albums? All right, so I'm riding with Playboyi Carti. I respect him. He's got my stamp, but I just can't listen to. I just don't feel like listening to it. Like Future, I respect Future. He's a great songwriter too. Future is a great songwriter. And Jordy says Playboyi Carti and NBA YoungBoy have two of the greatest fan bases. Yes, facts. Playboyi Carti, NBA YoungBoy, and I think Roddy Ricch. But is he in jail now? I can't remember. But Roddy Ricch had a pretty good fan base as well. A lot of supporters. You was talking about someone albums tanked. Flaccavelli, Waka Flocka Flame. His album tanked, but he had good singles, and it was a great album to me. It was one of the best albums. I think it was kind of bloated, but it was still on message because he used Lex Luger like you do with a producer. I love the rapper producer, dynamic. I think that's a cool thing to have when you have. No, he said Roddy Ricch is done. I'm thinking about somebody else. There's somebody else. There's NBA YoungBoy, Playboyi Carti. There's somebody else I can't think of right now, but I mean, there's obviously Tyler. Tyler's obviously got a fan base. He's got his own goddamn festival, Camp Flognaw. So he can do whatever he wants. Yeah, he had crunk music, but it was trap. I think it was more trap than crunk. I mean, but I can understand why you said crunk though. Uzi. Uzi has a fan base like that. There's somebody else though. There's somebody else I think from Atlanta. I can't think of his name though. But Uzi's from Philly, of course. I can't think of the other person. Lil Yachty, Lil Boats, Young Boat, Lil Boat. So like I said, I'm 36 years old. I'll be 37 in June. I'm listening to the song right now. Right? My shooter go shooter. My shooter go shooter. Like I just can't. I don't know. Lil Bo has good energy on stage. I like that. I love good energy. Kendrick Lamar's stage presence is worse than Jay-Z's, and there's a few people that have terrible stage presence. Jay-Z has horrible stage presence. Yeah, Future and OYN, yeah. And of course, Rockin' Power to Takeoff. The Migos was big. I mean, they didn't have a message really, but they had. I like their melodies and their flow. Their flow was like they had their own flow. Like, and then everybody else copied it, of course. They're like, they got a diamond off of that. I'm doing that. I'm chopping up my songs to sound like them. They got a diamond. Forget that. Yeah, Kendrick was just walking. He was just like this. Then he go like this a little bit. Then they go back to this. I didn't find that to be at all entertaining. I didn't find it entertaining at all. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. So if anything, I'm waiting for the Kendrick Lamar smoke on Drake. Is it too much? Is it too much smoke? His performance with Drake was better. Yeah, he must have been on something. Allegedly, might have been something, but yeah, it could have been something. But yeah. So yeah. So what was I saying? The performances and the Drake smoke. Drake smoke is going to be. I don't know if like Playboyi Carti probably engineered this pretty well. He probably had a mastermind like kind of thing going on when he was thinking about this, because I think there's 2 songs with Kendrick Lamar featured on there. Allegedly, I'm not sure if it's true, but at least one song is on there, and Drake has got smoke for. I mean, Kendrick Lamar's got smoke for Drake again. So there's something that we can look forward to in that. Drake is done. Carti was cool with Drake. Wow. I didn't even realize Carti. He probably had a song with him, sure. I wouldn't know. I don't know. I was wrong with Drake. Even Jake doesn't have a message. J. Cole has a message. Kendrick obviously has a message. And it's like, I like when it's cool. Like, Ye had it cool. Yeah, like if I could just take a moment for Ye when he was Kanye West, like he could talk about diamonds from Sierra Leone. What other rapper is going to be talking about the diamonds they wear? What other rapper is going to say, man, killing some whack ish? Oh, I forgot, except for when niggas is rapping. Like, there's no rapper that's ever going to say that ever. I don't think before or since. Ye was on a different plane. He was on a different take for a whole lot. Drake done as far as with the features. Yeah, I think so. He'll be with Party Next Door the whole time. I think that's the only features he'll have. I just was listening to that song. Yeah. I mean, it's amazing. He had, what's it called? Before that, on College Dropout, he was talking about, all kinds of social ills, being in the drug game versus going to college versus, whether it's a good idea to go to school, whether it's a bad idea, and all these questions. Like, who talks about going to college in hip hop before Ye? He was like all by himself, and he made it cool. He wasn't like, oh yeah, I got to rap about being like going to school or whatever. He made it cool. He had a beat to it. He had a soul sample. It was awesome. Then he fell way off. I can't support him until he expresses deep and sincere remorse and regret for what he has done to not only the Jewish community but the FBA community. Ye's still my favorite artist of this generation. Yeah, I mean, he was mine too. But I had to pick somebody else. Somebody right now is Tyler. Tyler's my favorite artist right now. He's just my favorite artist. I'm not a fan, but he's my favorite artist. Ye was so great we didn't care he had writers. Exactly. If you look at the credits, just look at the credits of any song he has. Especially later on, past graduation. On his wonderful work. My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, just was it Jeff Basker, and oh my god, it's just a whole lot of writers, just like and of course the people he sampled, but he had Jeff Basker, he had what's the guy's name with the big lips and the dark skin? What's his name? Oh my god, brand new, what's his name? Oh my god, also Consequence, and this guy I'm trying to remember right now. God damn it. Oh my god. I can't remember. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up. It's gonna get on my nerves. Rhyme Fest, Lupe Fiasco. A lot of people wrote for him. Q-Tip, Cousin, yep. Q-Tip, yeah, Consequence, Lupe Fiasco, Rhyme Fest. Plenty of people wrote for him. But we didn't care. He talked about faith. He had a rap song that charted in the top 40 about Jesus walks. No, what? This man was like he was the truest. Like, you were rooting for this guy. I was rooting for this guy. I was like, yeah, go ahead, yay. Well, Kanye at that time. I was like, yeah, Kanye, go ahead, West. Go ahead, Mr. West. Saha the Prince. Another writer, yep. If I look to Playboyi Carti's discography, how many people are gonna find the writers? How many writers does Playboyi Carti have? That's what I'm talking about. That's why I have respect for him. It's like it's cool if you have writers and nobody cares. If you can rap, what somebody else wrote, then it's all right. Okay, we get it. But he still has great production skills. I just will never know. I haven't listened to his music since probably 2020. I can't remember when the last time I heard a Ye album. Actually, I do. I remember the last Ye album I heard was Donda, which I thought was excellent. A lot of people hated that album and thought it was schlock and overhyped and over bloated, made bloated, over and over wrought. His style don't need writers. Exactly. True. That is true. He just take drugs and say anything. Allegedly. I don't know if Ye is on. Well, he does take drugs. He takes psychiatric drugs. He's like me. We're bipolar. That's what happens. I wonder how Carti came up with that new voice. I didn't hear the new. Is it the new voice on that the video you sent me? Cause that is that what you're talking about? With what Uzi needs to try out? He needs to try out a new voice instead of the same kind of one he had. I love that song with Uzi and I'm about to call her Barbie. What's her name? Nicki Minaj. Yeah. So I know what you're talking about, Andrew. But yeah, I love that. Everybody, it's like drill too. It's like drill too. They do that's that boom, 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 boom. Yeah, that deep voice, that dark voice, like that. Yeah, it's crazy. I did it. I didn't mean to do it, but yeah. So hey, it's wild. It's so wild. But salute to Playboy Carti. I think he's a hell of an artist. Like Future. Future's a hell of an artist. Just not for me. It's just like, somebody wants Arby's, and doesn't go to, went to Wendy's before, had it, and I'm like, I like Arby's more. It's just like that. It's not that deep. It's just like I just prefer other people's music over your music. No shade, no diss. You don't have to worry about it. You just minus one person listening to you, and you have what 10 million. One person is not going to matter. It's not going to matter too much. Yeah, that was Carti. Uzi last hit. Okay. Carti losing his hair. Wow. Uzi last hit. Excuse me. Carti losing his hair. Wow. Was he got alopecia or something? I didn't know that. I didn't know he was losing his hair. Hope it's not over stress. Hope he's feeling himself, pause in terms of getting money and everything like that. But Carti, yeah, Carti's the truth. Like Future is the truth. I don't really listen to a lot of Future songs. I heard the Dirty Sprite DS2's remix. I heard the when he first came out. I mean, way before. It was like 2010, 2011. This is what was it? Tony Montana. Like, I was like, I'm cool. But I did like the song he wrote for I can't think of his name. Oh my god, I have no idea what his name. But Racks on Racks on Racks, Racks on Racks on Racks. He wrote that song, so I like that song. That was cool. Okay, Racks on Racks on Racks. Jupiter. It was fun. Who is it, Andretti? Whose song was that? Racks on Racks. Yeah, Future definitely wrote that song. He's foreign, bros. It was fun to listen to. And plus it was programmed into my brain because I listened to the radio every day and all they played was boop, 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 boop. How you gonna hang from the club and you can't get in? Leg out. Doom, doom, doom. Never getting, Drake said, "Nope, I'm not going. I'm doing the YC. Thank you, YC. Yeah. Okay, Drake said, "Nope, I'm not doing the video for Tony Montana." Wow, I didn't realize that. Let me look at this video you sent me. I'll probably watch it in there. Let me see. I'm looking for the daggone live chat, but okay, show chat. Where is it? Here we go. What is it? Playboy Carti shows off his new hairstyle and jewelry. Huh. He got the braid. It looks like the Pocahontas braids or something like that. That's Cardi looking like a trans. Yeah, that's what I said. He's got the Pocahontas braids going on. I see you, Playboy. Should it be Play Girl? But no, I respect the guy. I just am not. I'm not a fan. I'm nobody's fan. But I'm definitely not a fan of Playboy Cardi, even though he makes good music. I think he makes music that he knows his audience. He knows he's talking to, weed heads and perkies and zannies and addy heads, and people like that. He knows his audience. And there's supposed to be also features by XXX Tentacion. So he must have recorded a lot of songs right before he died. He must have had a lot of unreleased material, that he had. Okay, he had a baby with that white chick. Are you talking about Cardi? Oh, Cardi B with Playboy Cardi. I said Cardi B. Playboy Cardi with is it Azalea Azalea? What's her name? Is that who it is? Um Iggy Azalea, is that who he was with? Is that true? Yeah, Iggy Azalea. Yeah, they got older but still relate to the teenagers. Yeah, yeah, they get older but still relate to the teenagers. Yeah, and he's like, all right, let me make sure. I can make sure real quick. Just give me a moment. I'm looking it up. Give me a moment. Playboy Cardi. So he's either third. He's either 29 or 28. He's either 29, he's 28 or 29. It says September 13th, 1995 or 96. We're not sure. But yeah, so he got her. He put a baby in that. That's a good move, I think. He's got money. She's got success in the hip hop game. She changed up her body though, didn't she? Did she get surgery or something like that? And then some, like her face changed too, right? 'Cause they were hating on her. They were saying she looked like the Wayne brothers and white chicks. Now she looks better or something like that. Now she looks like a chick, like not just a white chick or from the movie. But so little halfway break in the show. Let me get my sponsor. Visit strongapparel.com to get your CMOS and snapback fix. Also put in the promo code Skyler20 SKYLER20 at checkout to receive 20% off your purchases. Make sure you go to lifestrongapparel.com. Thank you very much. All right. So yeah, Playboy Cardi got Iggy pregnant. Okay, here we go. One thing about Iggy Azalea, she is very generous to her men. When she was dating the basketball player, she's bought him a car, and I think she bought Cardi a Lamborghini. That's how you worship. That's how the white woman should worship the black man. Exactly. Exactly. That's how it goes. Show show your worship by giving gifts, you know, show your worship by pledging to always hold them down, get more money, get this money out here. If you want to give me a gift, that's fine. That's great. Good for you. Thank you. But make sure you worship me because I am putting in work. I'm living this life that's very treacherous and dangerous. People want my head on a silver platter. Rocky, oh, I didn't even know Rocky had it. Really? Wow. Damn. So you got the intel right now, sir. I didn't know Rocky had Iggy Azalea. But that's another thing that I'm glad you brought up. Glad you brought that up. Playboy Carti was signed to AGWE, the ASAP Mob record label. I don't know if it's an exact record label because I looked it up on Wikipedia and it just said Agway or AGWE and it just went to ASAP Mob. Like it didn't go to the record label. So if there is a record label, that's what it is. But they same thing goes with Rocky. I can't rock with his music. You see what I did there? Anyway, I can't flow his music like that. That's strong. He came out, everything is purple, everything is. We talked about this during his trial. I said this before. I was like, I'm not really into Rocky like that, hard body. You know, I'm not feeling it. It's again, it's for the promethazine crowd. You know, it's for the dirty spirit, dirty sprite crowd. It's for the Kush and Bubble Kush and Blueberry and Yum Yum and Maui Wowie crowd. That's what it's all about. I can't get into it. I respect it. I think people should do drugs. I think people should do drugs, you know, in the privacy of their own home. Get high off of PCP, take a nap, have a dream, wake up, go to work the next day. I mean, why is that illegal? I don't understand. Same thing with prostitution. Like the late great George Carlin said, it's not the worst thing to give somebody an orgasm. Not the worst thing in the world. So, and he said, selling's legal, effing's legal. Why can't selling effing be legal? Like, it's just sad. And he's been gone for almost 20 years, and we still haven't changed those laws. Sad. That was a good concept. Let me see. I gotta go to let me see. Hold on. Yeah, I love this. Playboy Cardi. Uno, I'd rather this. This is awesome. This is what I'm talking about. This is why I respect who's Playboy Cardi. He's doing something totally different. He's not. I really detest that street thuggish, corny people in the background. No women anywhere. It's just like 30 niggas with dreads going waving their Glocks in the air and niggas blowing Kush and around, you know, Audi R8s. I like what Playboy Cardi said. I don't like the R8s. I don't drive those. Um, but yeah. So I hate those videos. Some of them have women. I'm like, that's cool. Okay. Like I said, what's his name that just died? G Money, Lil Ronnie, or something like that. His video was just as close because there was a woman in a bathtub and there was a woman in front of him on a table twerking. So um, that's interesting. But yeah. So I actually like this video more so, not just because it has white people, which is interesting in itself, but it has great visuals. It's a great location. You know, there's more to it. It looks like. Uno the Activist. I like that. That's a cool name. Uno the Activist. So people just call him Uno. This came out 8 years ago. God damn. 19 million views 8 years ago. Jesus. See, I do respect that. I do respect the visuals. I respect the visuals. Thank Chicago for that. Yeah. That's yeah, exactly. Yeah, the drill rappers, yeah, niggas. That's all I saw. I remember with Chief Keef, just niggas going with dread shaking, and they got their arms on it like this, and niggas is wilding. That's that. I don't like. Like what? But I still like that song. I did like that song, and then the remix came out with Ye, Jadakiss, and what's his name? Oh god, oh my god. I saw him, Big Sean. There we go. Go back to Jesus. I will never do that. But welcome anyway, Texas. Welcome to here. You can't put that together, or you just being, you just being cute. You just being funny. You can't put that together anymore. You can't just say go back to Jesus, or you just wanted to show you that you can stretch out the message. Salute to you, Texas. I appreciate you for being in the room. Let's make it a party. Bring in like 1,200 people. Bring in like 30,000 people so we can make it a party. And Pusha T was on the remix. Was he? Oh yeah, Pusha T was on there, wasn't he? Yeah, Pusha T. Yes. As a matter of fact, he was on the first part. That's why I forgot. Because I always had to go to YouTube. Had to go to YouTube and put in Pusha T remix extended. And then it'll go to it. He's like, fraud niggas, y'all niggas. That's it. I don't like. Yo, make believe. Rapping about my own life. Real names. Kill things. That I won't write. Because that niggas still selling dope. Like things on their third strike. Hanging out in the corridors. You waiting on George for our middleman for 23. Just meet me somewhere around Baltimore. Woo! Yeah. I want to rap the whole thing. I don't usually rap on here, but I had to do that. I was just feeling that. Because you just reminded me that Pusha was on there. Tessa's back from Bible study. Exactly. That was yesterday. Pusha still performs to this day. I'm sure he does. Pusha's got a great freestyle talking about Formula One. And he's like so Jay-Z-esque. Like he knows that it's a business and this is corporations. He's 50 Cent too. And he's in his own lane. He calls himself the corporate kingpin. He knows how to get money more than one way. He's getting money the legitimate way. It should still be drug dealing, but we have so many draconian laws against it that it's a sad. You're trading value for value. I don't understand. Somebody wants a drug, you want money. You give them the drug, they give you money. Who's hurt? Who got mutilated? Who got murdered? That's what problem is, because it's illegal. People get murdered over those transactions. People's blocks. Oh, what set you rep? What part of town you from? Who your big homie? That's what they want to know. Okay, so you ain't from around here. Bam, bam, you shot dead right in the street. They call it because it was drug related, or cartels, and they chopping off niggas' heads and putting them on posts and stuff like that in front of people's houses. Crazy, all because it's illegal. That's the only reason why. It's because it's illegal. Texas saying, here we go with your nonsense. It's facts. It's true. Do you remember a little thing called Prohibition? Prohibition, again, had the highest rate of police officers killed during any period of American history because of Prohibition. Now it's like very low, very low. It happens, from time to time. Like we saw with not Newark. I'm from Newark, but Newark, New Jersey. The 14-year-old shot the policeman and killed him. No, I wasn't alive then. You don't have to be alive. All you have to do is find a history sketch or go to statistics, and you'll find that. You don't have to be alive at the time. But Texas, what do you think about Playboyi Carti? Are you feeling his music? He's more so related to your scene. That's that promethazine and loud and all that, together. He does that for that kind of crowd. What do you think about him, Texas? What do you think about Playboyi Carti? Do you support him? Do you support his music? I don't live in the past. Okay, so obviously everything has to be done because of the past, though. There wouldn't be United States of America if the founding fathers didn't sign off and say that we the people hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their creator with certain inalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness. You're living in the past because you're able to enjoy those ideals. So you have to live in the past. Why didn't you not like him? Why did you not like him, Texas? I'm very curious now. I never liked him, he says. That's what Texas says. Texas Carnage 817. Coming from the Fort Worth area in Texas, United States of America. It's not that I never liked Cardi B. I was Playboy Carti. Okay, wait. I take that back. I wish we could take the 19th Amendment away. Isn't that for women? That was hate. That's hate, nigga. That's hatred. That's hate. Isn't that the one that said women can vote? The 19th Amendment. Let me make sure. 19th Amendment gave women the right to vote. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. No, Playboy, a proud child of Lucifer. Yeah, I am Lucifer, but that's a totally different story. I'm sure you would, Texas. You seem like a woman hater. You seem like a misogynist. You seem like you hate women. Oh no. I'm old school. I like actual lyrics. Okay. That's why I agree with you on that part. Like I'm listening to his songs, I'm like, where's the oh, that was a hot bar. That was a tight lyric. Oh, I was strong. I'm just hearing him repeat himself over and over. He says another line, there's another line. I'm like, okay, I'm good. I'm good. Like there's still like 8 to 10 million people that aren't good. They want to listen to him. I love women. My mom is a woman. Your mom is a woman. But yeah. So why do you want to retract the 19th Amendment then? What's wrong with the 19th Amendment? I got you. I know. I'm just messing with you. But why retract the 19th Amendment, Texas? I guess you don't want them to be able to drive cars and own property and go to college and all kinds of stuff. What's going on? Tell us what you really feel. Say it with your chest. Don't forget they all are children of Lil Wayne, even Future. Yeah. Yep. Facts. Facts on facts on facts. And Dreddy's telling the truth. Women or men are not equals. I say philosophically, men are better than women. Philosophically. But they are equals in terms of politics, not in terms of the branch of I say in the terms of the branch of oh my god, I can't think. What is it called? Oh my god. The nature of existence. What's the nature of existence? Cannot for the life of me think of it. MIPA, metaphysics. In metaphysics, men are greater than women, but politics, they're equal. Metaphysics, men are greater than women. Somebody correct me because I could be talking, that Yahoo stuff, but I think men and women are equal in politics. Future was around Outkast, but look how he rapped. That's true. That's true. He came from the Dungeon family, but he was like an unofficial member. He wasn't like an official member. Here goes Rick James. Mr. Rick James. Ladies and gentlemen, we are doing it live and saying it loud. I'm black and I'm proud. He may be proud to be an American, but he will not cry but the black man as he brings you the last and urban new Skylar Sa. But if men stopped working for a day, the world would collapse. That was hatred and not true. Salute her to you, Texas. What's up, Richard? Okay, so they're talking amongst themselves. All right, so it's a weird space to be in right now. What do you think, Rick James? Do you like Playboy Carti? I'm sure you listen to Playboy Carti's music. You're on PCP. You do water, so you smoke water. And don't forget to visit lightstrongapparel.com. That's my sponsor for tonight. I was ghosting watching a little bit, but wild show so far. When you say wild show so far, is that a good thing or, Are you just hyping up the set? What are you trying to do? What are you doing, Rick James? Men built the world by default. Women were women, and it's not true in a lot of circumstances. Like you'll find out about different philosophers that were women. You'll find out different engineers and architects were women. The greatest woman I think to have ever walked the earth, Ayn Rand, was a woman. She just blasted through all the BS that other men were saying, and she did her own thing. So what you're saying is BS, sir. Better than Diddy, Jay-Z, and Biggie. Fact. Wow, Playboyi Carti got that much for you? God. I would have never thought you were a simp. Never. I'm not a simp. I'm just telling the truth. Ayn Rand was the greatest woman to walk the earth. There's no question about that. No simping. That's just true talk. Real talk. I'm a man and a Marine, not a pimp, and damn sure not a simp. So you'll continue to not think of me as a simp. But Playboyi Carti, she might have been the greatest woman in the world, but compared to men, she's bottom tier. Why do you have so much animosity to women? Did they hurt you as a child, Texas? Tell the truth. They call you different names. Did they call you ugly? What happened? I know you love your mama, but your relationships, your female companions, did they turn on you? Did they say we weren't nothing? My female companion, the last one I had, she said, "You're intriguing." I said, "I know. I'm the ultimate man. What do you expect?" Why do you have to have an issue with women? I don't have an issue with women. You're the one that has the issue with women. Everything I said was true. No, it's not. It's not true. Women are the mother of life. Andretti's got to. That's true. Women are the mother of life. Your last female companion was born a man. That was good. That's fun. And you got to be real careful nowadays. If you're looking at TV shows, you got to investigate. You got to go on Wikipedia and make sure you might be saying like, damn, she's looking all right. She of age? Okay. She's 22. Oh, she got gender reassignment surgery. Oh, now, good thing I didn't do nothing crazy. You got to be careful. Texas is showing that's what Andretti said. First there was Adam, then Eve, so you are wrong, Andretti. There was no Adam and Eve in a garden and with a talking snake. A talking snake. How many snakes do you know that talk? Hello, somebody. Amen, Wall. A talking snake? Are you kidding me? Gotta be kidding me. A talking snake, though. Keep those fairy tales to yourself. Exactly. Salute. You're allowed to talk about them as much as you want, Texas. That's just Andretti. For my show, you can say whatever you want. You're free to say it, but I agree with Andretti. But you're go ahead and say those mythological. They're Christian myths. Okay, it's mythology. That's what it is. Nothing more, nothing less. That's what it is. No, he's talking to you, Texas. He's talking to you. You got fairy tales talking about Adam and Eve? Come on now. You don't subscribe to that. But you can talk about it all you want in the live chat because it's going away anyway. So. But I appreciate you, Texas. You can express yourself any way you want to. But yeah, so it is a very interesting kind of idea of Kendrick Lamar going in again, allegedly, against Drake. When Will this is this going to be like Ukraine and Russia? Is this going to be like? I mean, I'm not trying to belittle the situation, but just the ongoing feud. I fear no man or woman. That's good, Texas. That's good. But is this going to be an ongoing feud? Is this like Israel and pretty much everywhere, every country or nation around it, or organization around it? The woe is woman means wife. The woe in woman means wife. I didn't get that. I thought that was womb from Adam's rib, the mythological story, from the man's womb, his wombed, became woman. That's what I understood it as when I went to Bible school and all that super jazz. That's how I took it. So, Playboyi Carti got Kendrick Lamar on his album, allegedly, and Kendrick Lamar is allegedly going back at Drake. I like what Pusha said. Pusha T was like, no, I don't want a feature. I don't want a song. I want him on my album. I don't want nothing to do with Drake. Like, and I gotta respect that. I respect the hell out of that. He said that is the truth. I definitely respect that. Kendrick is doing overkill with the Drake dissing. That's what I'm starting to feel like. It's losing its steam. It's like I'm trying to think that another it's like day old, new. It's like not fresh. It's like getting corny now. If he's still talking about Drake. That's why I like I think was it GNX? It had very few shots at Drake, if it had any. That's what I respect about GNX. After the Super Bowl, that should have been it. Facts. True. Very true, Texas. I agree with you. That should have been it. That should have been, Squabble Up, all that. I think those were a few shots on Squabble Up. But Kendrick should diss J. Cole. Yeah. J. Cole was cool. J. Cole was like bowing out. He went out gracefully. He wasn't worried about anything. He was all right. He didn't feel like going over and entertaining anymore. More entertaining. I'm glad you even said that. He said it at the same time as I said it. Yeah, it may have been more entertaining, but J. Cole he's a very methodical, very thoughtful young man. He's very book wise and street wise at the same time. He graduated from high school with like a 4.0 and graduated from college with a 3.8, I think, or something like that. So he's a rather intelligent young man. So I do respect that from him. Kendrick corny for keep dissing him. Yeah, y'all at least y'all are agreeing. Andretti in Texas agreed. Amazing. Andretti and Texas on the same page. I have to acknowledge that. That's greatness. That's something that you don't get to see a lot. So I had to at least acknowledge that. It's true. It's corny. It's corny. Why are you still going at this guy? Drake never even rapping anymore. His new album was R&B. Yeah, he rapped some parts though. He rapped some parts, but a lot of it was singing. A lot of it was still singing. That's true. So we have, just take that into account. Just realize, So Playboyi Carti is strategically making this. He's talking about his album title. I love this album title. I Am Music. That's either ironic, the truth, or something in between. Like he's the music. He's music. Like what? What is music? I thought Beethoven was music. I thought Chopin was music. I thought Haydn was music. That's music, right? I am music. Okay. Big nigga, stand up. Say I am music. All right. So I got to thank everybody that came through today. Thank you for checking in. Everybody that was in the chat. Texas, Rick James, and of course Andretti. I appreciate everybody. Make sure you tell like 20,000 people to come into the live and say, who is this goofy nigga named Sky? Who is this silly nigga? Who is this silly ass nigga? That's all I need, So I appreciate you, and I will see you sometime tomorrow, maybe later. Hopefully the album will drop, and I'll talk about it then. I'll give a review or something. All right, so I'll see you later. Take care.